Are you planning to visit Curacao, whether it's on a cruise ship or whether you're just going to go and stay for a while? If you are, there are so many things to do. So how do you narrow it down? In this video, I'm going to give you 9 amazing things to do on your trip to Curacao, whether that's on a cruise line or whether you are just visiting on your own. These are the top things I recommend you do in Curacao. The first is Shete Boka. Now this is on the north side of the island. It is a 10-kilometer rocky terrain, so it is good for people that like to get out and kind of get into the wildland. It's not going to be good if you're not able to walk over rough terrain or climb stairs and things like that. But if you're cool with getting out into the wild, it is fantastic. It has more than 10 pocket beaches where 3 species of turtles will lay eggs. It has underground caverns and thundering waves. You can get out in the rugged countryside, walk along the limestone cliffs, and just explore the natural beauty and amazing island of Curacao. Next is scuba diving or snorkeling. So if you're going to an island, I hope you like water because to go to an island, especially a place like Curacao, it has the most gorgeous tropical beaches and amazing turquoise water ever. It would be a shame if you didn't get in the water. So I'm hoping you're going and you enjoy water. And if that's the case, I highly recommend scuba diving or snorkeling depending on your flavor. And for that, I recommend Ocean Encounters Curacao. They have locations available in 2 resorts on the island, and they offer so many different trips. You can take snorkeling trips, and they'll take you to some fantastic places all over the island. You can take group trips or private trips. They also offer scuba in all of the best dive sites on the island. If you're interested in scuba, you can also take a Discover Scuba class so that you don't have to be certified. A dive master will go down with you and guide you through the experience. So you can get an idea of what it is and whether or not you want to become certified in scuba diving. Some of the amazing places they go is the Blue Room, which is the biggest cave on the island. And because of the turquoise water and the way it reflects, that everything is just this amazing blue. Even the splashes of water are blue. It's so incredible. And then they also have a ton of wrecks that you can dive, including tugboats and major wrecks. They have amazing reefs. They have turtles. They have just so much abundant coral and life. It is one of the most amazing places in the world to go diving or snorkeling, and highly recommended if you're visiting Curacao. All right, if you are adventurous, the other thing that you can do is go cliff jumping. So you can do this at a couple places. There's Playa Forte, which is a 40 to 45 foot drop into, I believe it's at least 20 feet or more of water. It is for if you are a little bit more daring and willing to take those deeper plunges. And then if you aren't quite that daring, you can also go to Groot Nip. And please forgive me, I am not Dutch, and so I don't speak Dutch very well. And that one actually has stairs to go up. It is only about an 18-foot drop and to about 8 feet of water. So you probably will touch, but it's a gentle touch, and then you can come back up. Either way, it is fantastic for an afternoon having a little bit of adventure and jumping off of those cliffs. If relaxing is more your speed, then the next place I recommend is the white sands of Abao Beach. Again, don't speak Dutch, so forgive me for my pronunciation. Now, this was actually rated one of the top 21 beaches in the world by National Geographic. It is a beach where you can drive and park. They have facilities, restrooms, showers. There is a restaurant on site. There's even Wi-Fi available, but it is a gorgeous beach for relaxing, snorkeling, swimming. It is just a fantastic place to go. It is one of the more popular sites, so there are going to be a little bit more crowds there. But if you really want to go to a top beach and you don't mind having some extra people there, it is a fantastic beach to just hang out and enjoy your day. Now, heading back up to the north side of the island is the Curacao Hato Cave. Now, this is over 300,000 years old. You do have to climb some stairs to get to it, but then once you're inside, it is a paved, illuminated place to go where you can explore the cave, the depths of the cave, the stalagmites, stalactites, and all of the things that are there. It is just a nice, cool getaway in the middle, especially when it's the hottest part of the summer or time that you're there, and just to explore the underside of the island. When you're done exploring the cave, go up and hit the Indian Trail near the cave. This is where you can explore the flora and fauna of Curacao, but also 1,500-year-old Indian petroglyphs. If you're a nature lover and love to explore the history and the more flora and fauna of an area, this is going to be the perfect place for you. When you're done exploring the north, head back down to the downtown area and take a peek at the Queen Emma Bridge. Now this is a floating pontoon bridge, and as ships have to come into harbor for various reasons, because they have a huge section where they take care of ships and all different things they do to massive, massive ships. But as they come in, it's a bridge that floats. And so when they come in, the bridge has to swing open and then swing back closed when the ships go by. And so at night, it is illuminated, and it's a beautiful walk over into the downtown area where there's tons of shops and nightlife and restaurants and just some really cool things to explore and see the beauty of all of those colorful shops and houses and things along that you usually see when you look up Curacao. But explore that bridge, walk across that bridge, and if the bridge happens to be open when you get there, you can always take the boat across. They always have a boat on standby that can take you across if the bridge happens to be open when you get there. Once you cross Queen Emma Bridge, head over to Punda, the downtown area, one of the downtown areas. It's separated by the canal, but it's just gorgeous. It's lit at night, beautiful, colorful areas, lots of restaurants, shops, nightlife, just an amazing place to go either for the day or to have a really fun night out. There are all different kinds of things you can imagine as far as nightly entertainment. If you are more of a jazz lover, if you're more of a, let's hit the club, if you're somewhere in between, there's something for literally everybody. And while you're down in the downtown area, visit the Old Market Plaza of Bieu. Again, don't speak Dutch. But this is where all of the locals come and have independent food stalls in this indoor kind of it's not really a warehouse area, but it's just a kind of an indoor area with different food stalls. And each local will share a local cuisine that they make. And so you can go around and sample all the local cuisine that they have available. It's usually for really great prices. And if you're a foodie and you want to experience what the locals do, what the locals eat, it's the perfect place to go. One thing that I've heard you have to try, which I did not try when I was there, is the iguana soup. They actually eat the iguanas there, which may or may not surprise you, but I heard it's a local delicacy. Oddly enough, when I asked if they eat rabbit, they said no and were offended when I asked if they ate rabbit. So each place is going to be a little different, and they might think we're a little weird too. Not that I eat rabbit, but we have. So give it a try. If you're especially if you're a foodie, go and experience what the locals really eat. My favorite place to go, and the excursion and the trip that I most highly recommend, is X-Venture Curacao. Now this is created by Bernice. She's the owner, and she has so many different things that she offers. You can go rock climbing, literally outdoor rock climbing, which is one of the only places in the Caribbean you can go rock climbing. There's a few others, but on the route we took, Curacao was the only island that we had it available. You can also do it on Cuba, and I think somewhere in the Virgin Islands, but there's not many choices. So if you're a rock climber, definitely recommend going to X-Venture Curacao. You can do that. You can go camping, hiking, rappelling down waterfalls and canyons. You can go on kayaking, and not just the really super active kayaking, although she has that. There's also a really relaxing, gentle route as well if you just want to be on the water and don't want to work your butt off to go. We actually went rock climbing with her, as I mentioned before, and then after we were done, it was a gorgeous, amazing, fantastic experience. She's so warm and welcoming. She came and picked us up from the cruise terminal, took us out there. She had drinks and snacks. She made sure we were always comfortable comfortable and happy, and everything went smoothly. And then after we're done, she took us on a tour of the city. We got to see the downtown areas. She took us up to one of the restaurants that's on a high peak so we could see the entire area. It was just a fantastic experience. And when I do go back to Curacao, because I will, because it's amazing and one of my favorite places, we will absolutely go to her. She can customize an excursion just for you. So if you tell her what you're into, what you like, she will handcraft something for you. And it's private. There's no other groups. It's just you and her, and she can do whatever it is that you'd like her to do and craft these amazing, amazing outdoor experiences. So I highly recommend Xventure Curacao. And with all of these, I've linked them all below so that you can go explore and learn more about them. And if you're visiting Curacao on a cruise and you want to learn how to not get stuck with the cruise ship excursions and be able to explore other things, take a look at this video here, because it'll tell you exactly how you can find other options and not be stuck with what the ship has to offer. And other than that, I want to thank you so much for stopping by. I will see you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.